We'll get started, and of course, we'll start from the local scene here, where Rivers Hoopers have already arrived Lagos en route Rabat, Morocco, ahead of the basketball league, who gets underway in just about 72 hours or so. And Mike, before leaving Port Harcourt to Lagos en route Rabat, the team was given a warm, send-off party by the Rivers State government under the leadership of Kevin Weke, the permanent secretary of the ministry.
I think it was a nice way to, send them off. I think that will encourage them, knowing fully well that they have the home support, heading into the Basketball African League. And of course, the big question here should be, have they been able to prepare enough for this very one? One might tend to say yes and no. Yes, in the sense that they've been able to acquire, quality players, about 5 players, the likes of Putney, Akin, then you talk about Kelvin Amayo, Peter Olisemeka, and some other players as well. In that regard, we want to say they are prepared, but take a look at it on the other side. Since the last Nigerian basketball league, which they actually won, have they been able to play any competitive game? The answer is no. So that is where I'm really, really disturbed. But then I think for the sending off, that will encourage them to go and see if they can be able to surpass their last time out, which they finished 3rd. And of course, you listen to the coach speaking after that, send-off party, telling Nigerians that they are going to do everything possible in order to ensure that at least they go past the 3rd place, which they finished last time out.
Basketball League Africa is into its 5th season. 12 teams are already on their way to Rabat, Morocco, VAC 4. To be specific, for the Kalahari Conference, where we have Etihad of Egypt, debutants in the competition. There's Fuse of Rabat, Morocco, 2 times appearance in the competition as well. Then there is the Libyan side in the squad there. Talking about their performances last time out, they came 3rd. They may not have had some kind of a friendlies ahead of this, but Mike, the desire is to come first, or at least play in the final, where it's either you come first or you come second. Like you mentioned, last time around it was 4 foreign players that were injected into the squad. This time it is 5.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think they've injected quality players to their ranks, to beef up the team. Yeah, the coach was very optimistic while speaking that send-off party. For the coach, yeah, he has experience. Talking about Ogo Daud, who is one coach that have been able to, show his prowess not only in the Nigerian Basketball League, but then you can't also forget that last time out he was also voted the best coach of the Basketball African League, and that, actually took him to USA, where he was able to link up with some of the top coaches out there in the United States of America basketball, league, talking about the NBA out there. These few weeks, he has been away for, some, coaching experience as well to, is it Congo or Rabat or Mali? And I think the man is prepared for the work ahead. But like I said earlier, I think with the needed support, spiritually, in terms of offering prayers and all of that, and the hard work on the court, that we possibly see them through. Then you talk about the group that we find ourselves. We are pitted against the host country, FUS of Rabat. Yeah, playing at home naturally would be an advantage for them, but then I think with the experience of Rivers Hoopers, I think they have what it takes to pull through from that group. They'll be also coming up against some other good team. I think they have one debutant in that group. So I think what we saw last time out for Rivers Hoopers, I'm tempted to say that they have what it takes to pull through and at least come out of that Kalahari group.